Hi everyone, hope you all are doing fine and welcome back to my channel. I have come up with this video with an agenda that I'm going to discuss two things with you guys. So first thing is my timeline for different interviews. What is the timeline for that? And second, within this timeline, how am I going to cover my all the different areas that we have to cover in the interview. Also in this area, I'll discuss what I have covered so far and what's pending and how am I going to cover that in next 10 days or 20 days or a month. Coming up with a timeline, I have scheduled my mock PI because I have only one mock PI so far. So I've scheduled that on 12th of February because my very first IM interview is on 21st of February. That is IM Amritsar's interview. So that is online interview. So yeah, sorry for that. So after my 21st February IM Amritsar's interview, I am having my IM CAP interview on 5th of March. After that, IM Cozy Course interview on 14th of March, and after that IM Raipur's interview on 26th of March, and after that IM Lucknow's interview on 5th of April. So that's the timeline right now what I am having. It's not the final timeline that I am having. So because I am Sambalpur's, I am Vishakhapatnam's interviews or interview calls are still pending. So that will also fit in that timeline only. And apart from that, I have also applied for the IITs and other B schools. So that will also come inside this. So let's see. So I am having a lot of time for all the interviews, and even the big IIMs interviews, I have a lot of time. What strategy I am following? So before the strategy, I want to let you know guys that how my daily study day looks like. I generally try to have smaller study hours rather than having a large stretch of a single study hour. So what I do is I divide my study hours into 4 shifts. Okay, so the 4 shifts goes like this: morning, afternoon, evening and night. So this is the 4-hour shift that I follow. Generally people do this only 4 or 3 or 3, 4 or 5. This is the major things that I think people follow. So I generally follow 4 time shifts, but sometimes I do skip the afternoon shift and I merge it with the evening shift. So that's normal. In the morning, generally what I do, I read newspaper editorials or any I also, one thing I've talked about in my previous video, that I have one Telegram group for WAT-PI preparation. So what I do is in the morning only I select one WAT topic that I have to cover that day. So I choose that topic, I find the study materials and I study that study materials in the morning itself. So that's the major thing that I follow in the morning. But I don't write the WAT at that time in the morning. So that's the thing about the morning shift. In the afternoon shift, what I do generally is I feel fresh in the afternoon generally because I get the power nap that's necessary. Okay, so in the afternoon shift, I generally do things that I don't really like to do. I don't want to mention some examples that I don't like. I'm just mentioning that I do things that I don't generally prefer. That when I'm tired or feel low in the study motivation type. Okay, so after the afternoon shift, there comes the evening shift, where I majorly do the form filling thing or anything related to random stuff that I have to do, whether I have to get some new info or have to edit something or have like extra things, that I do in the evening part. So that's the evening part for, but yeah, if I have something important to do, I definitely do in that time. So then after comes the night part. In the night, I generally do my grad stuff or marketing stuff. Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing I cover in that 4 shifts. So yeah, I have covered the shifts. Now coming to what I have done so far. So far, right now I am done with one grad subject, and I am left with one grad subject now that I have to cover in next 10 days. And also that one that I have covered, I am left with some of the chits and bits about that. So I have to cover that. And in regarding my projects, the graduation projects, I am done with the overview of all the 3 projects that I have done. So now just I have to again a chits and bits about that before the interview. So yeah, and now majorly I am left with I have some certification courses that I have done. I am clear about the overview about that, but that certification course is directly linked with my work experience. So that is the major thing that I have to cover from the in-depth part, because I think if I have done my 1.5 years or 2 years of work ex, then I should be knowing very in depth about that. And regarding the course also that I have done, because the course belongs to IIM Bangalore certification course. So I think people or the interviewer might be interested in that, knowing, because that's the area that they are profoundly good at. So I might be questioned on that. So yeah, that is the thing. I think I've covered almost all. One major thing that I think that's not related to my background, but if someone going to IIM Amritsar's interview or any CAP interview, I think if you're not belonging to maths background like me, you should be knowing about basic stats and mathematics till 10th standard or whatever you studied in the CAT exam, for the CAT exam. So yeah, I will be covering that also in my next 10 days. So if you want video on that, if you're from non-maths background and want video that what I'm going to cover for my stats and maths, just let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video. I am happy to serve you guys or help you guys in any way possible. And yeah, bye bye.